uh, I found this video about all the Easter eggs you can find in Spider-Man 2. Remember that uh movie theater that this one guy asked Insomniac to help him propose
Oh
to
yeah.
see in this game they changed that theater to a clinic sorta or basically like heart clinic
Oh.
based just because of that man's broken heart.
Oh.
Ooh.
And oh yeah, oh yeah. Apparently the Fantastic Four just moved in.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I mean, Marvel just got them back, so
Well, I mean, in terms of movie rights, yeah, but I'm pretty sure they still had like all the other rights to the Fantastic Four.
they do. But I'm referring explicitly to the movie rights. Like, have you noticed that when he ended up with trouble getting those movie rights back, the Fantastic Four and the X Men became steadily less visible in the comic world?
Oh yeah. Wasn't that around the time when the X-Men said, "Fuck it, we're gonna have our own continent where mutants can be free"?
Around that time, yeah.
I'll be back in a bit. I'm gonna get myself some apple pie.
It's also around the time Reed Richards just turned evil for no reason in multiple universes. Some people would argue Reed Richards has always been evil, and I'm going to say, no. Careless, maybe, but not evil.
He always had some form of moral compass.
Don't
Ultimate
forget,
Reed Richards? No, him, you could definitely make the argument, but not 616.
don't forget the version that goofed up Scarlet Witch.
Which one was that? Well,
Wait,
there is one other version I could definitely say is evil.
Marvel
The
Zombies?
zombie.
Yeah. Considering he willingly
But
infected his family.
I'm willing to give him a partial pass, not a full pass, but a partial pass. I will, at the very least, understand why he did what he did. Losing his. Reed Richards has always had this tendency to lose himself in his work and get intensely fascinated by whatever he's studying. And that paired with the grief of losing his children to a zombie She Hulk, poor sucker was doomed from the start. So, yeah, for those who don't know, in Marvel Zombies, the original MZ continuity here, Reed Richards originally was tasked with working on either a cure or a means of escaping the zombie infestation. Stark had been set to work on the escape method while Richards had the cure going. Except the more Richards studied the zombie virus, the more he began to lose himself. He was already dealing with the grief over the loss of his children to a zombified She Hulk. So now he's becoming convinced becoming undead is the next step of human evolution. These things are incredibly self sustaining. They don't really need any resources, they can just keep going. If you could just get past that hunger. And
And,
so, in order to test this, he willingly infected basically his entire team, his family, and then allowed them to infect him, quote unquote, the natural way.
And on that
Oh.
cheerful note, hello everyone!
Marvel Zombies is screwed up.
We're back with Spider-Man.
Okay, I'm just gonna do this for the meme. It's not anything towards you, make one, but really? In front of my apple pie?
Sincerest apologies to anybody who lost their appetite.
Also, to anyone who gained an appetite, please seek help. Oh, that's so cool!
What is?
The start screen!
What are we looking at?
It's just Peter and Miles just hanging out and talking.
Yeah.
Wait,
Just reaffirms the love I have for just the character interactions in this game. They're just having a conversation.
Oh, by the way, I did do a thing. I did
What did you
unlock.
do?
I unlocked a new suit for Miles. I didn't do any story-related missions. I didn't do that. But we got the Peter Parker sportswear. We have the Inverse. We got the Miles Morales sportswear, and then we have the Spider-Verse sportswear.
Oh?
This is technically his first costume. Well, okay, second costume in Into the Spider-Verse.
Also, another Easter egg. I can't remember what triggers it, but there's a way to turn your game into an actual Spider-Verse movie.
Also, we have I bought the digital deluxe upgrade. I couldn't help myself.
Wait, so you got the Tokusatsu suit?
We'll get there.
He's got the Toku suit, yes.
I have the
Hell yeah!
Shadow Spider suit in all variants. I have the encoded suit. Damn, that actually looks really good.
It's hurting my eyes, actually.
We got the biomechanical suit.
That looks good.
We got the Toku suit!
Hell yeah!
And it's an equip.
Agimat. Red Spectre. Oh, and that's it. For Peter, we have the Arachnite suit, which I believe this is like a
It's Spider-Man with Moon Knight.
Yes. They could have done a Green Goblin variant, but they didn't. And I don't know whether to be impressed or disappointed.
Yes.
Yes.
Disappointed that it's not here, but also impressed at their restraint.
Arantia suit? I don't know what this is, but it looks cool.
I don't know what it is about the part of the mask where the mouth is, but it's really off-putting, actually.
It looks like spider mandibles.
That's what it is. Okay.
See, when I looked at the icon for it, I thought it was like a weird man spider thing. Apocalyptic suit. I got there eventually.
No, I'm just laughing at the name.
Apocalyptic. This is basically another Spider-Punk.
Tactical suit.
Or it could be
And that is beautiful. That is just straight up beautiful.
It looks like the armored advanced suit, but like streamlined.
And that's why I love it so much.
Stone monkey suit.
Oh, that's cool.
25th century suit.
Future!
But yeah, I don't know what
I'm
suit.
eagerly awaiting when the black suit comes into play because one of its alternates is the classic black suit, and the alternate color options for that include some really, really cool ones. Like, say, one based on the 90s cartoon,
Oh yeah.
except it's not the way Spidey himself looked like with that suit on in the 90s cartoon. The highlights are based off Venom.
Woo! Oh, I also unlocked Loop de Loop because it looks fucking awesome.
Okay, finishing my train of thought here. You know how in a lot of Spider-Man media they'll do like these weird blue or purple highlights for the black suit when Peter's wearing it?
Mm-hmm.
In the 90s show, when Venom existed, when Eddie Brock wore the suit, the highlights were alternating red and blue depending on the parts of the body. And they did that for the 90s animated show reference for the classic black suit. How they managed to get the the multicolor highlights down without like screwing something up, I'm impressed. And again, I'm also very easily impressed and or entertained. So that's not a mark of quality.
Alright, senior prank, let's go.
I've got a report that Lance was kidnapped.
That Lance? He can be anywhere. Who took him?
No clue. But if anyone can find him, it's you.
Not the wildest thing I've attempted all week.
Would you like to hear another Easter egg, or should I wait till it
I'm
actually happens?
willing to hear another Easter egg.
Okay.
Fire away.
Okay, so apparently, if you go up to the Wakandan embassy with Miles, if you go up to the doors, Miles will actually do the Wakandan Forever pose.
Shit, where the hell is the Wakandan embassy?
And then at a Miles level 40, you can get a suit called Forever that's based off of Black Panther.
Including little cat ears.
Yes.
I'm gonna say it's somewhere on the Upper East. You know what? No, I can just look up a map.
We still have to fix my soundbite too.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that, man.
Ah well.
Okay, no, it's on the it's not on the Upper East Side. It's in Midtown. Right around there.
I was actually at Pierpont Beach. Got cater lunches.
Oh, whoa, okay. Okay, that's not what I wanted.
Seriously, I love the web swinging animations. It's just how much style and personality goes
Here
into
we
them.
go! Woo!
I'm lagging bad. I played that twice, I'm sorry.
Played what twice?
My, my only.
Oh. Wait, where did... There's a crime here, and it's gone now.
They saw you were coming.
The arsonist saw you were coming and immediately put out the fire.
I think there's a Prowler stash nearby.
Oh crap, it's Spider-Man! Quick, maybe if we put it out, he'll think we're trying to rescue people.
I love that suit.
It is good. This suit is good.
Makes me wish that the Arachnid Rider suit from the first game made a return just so you could have these two side by side.
Oh, please.
Open up plenty of these.
Insomniac, on the extremely off chance you're listening to this, please, DLC.
Buy Peter the Henshin DLC.
Another
Oh
one
yeah,
down.
actually, Bear. I saw a picture of an image of Miles in the Tokusatsu suit, and we take the mask or helmet off. It actually looks like a helmet. It doesn't turn into a mask.
Really?
Yes.
That's super interesting.
Honestly, that's attention to detail.
Everything good, kid? Got a few unauthorized access attempts for my stash in the shipping yard.
Yeah. That group that took Lee showed up.
They must be real good if they found it. And your dad wasn't able to.
Dad?
Who was the first showdown?
Oh yeah, I made, my teacher had my class
Officer
making
Jefferson
a
proudly.
Kahoot
Had to hide in that
quiz,
shipping container for hours just to lose him. Almost wish he'd
and
caught me right
the
then.
teacher then said that we can make it of about
Well, I'm
whatever
glad
we
you're out of the
wish.
game now. Stay safe, punk.
Will do.
So of course I made a Tokusatsu one, mainly
Freaking
super,
meow.
Point that thing.
mainly Super Sentai questions, but I threw another Tokusatsu move in there too, like.
You know what's funny on that note? When I look at the Peter Parker version of this suit, I get a Kamen Rider vibe. When I look at Miles, I get Sentai vibes.
I think that's the point.
Yeah.
Because this looks a lot more like a Sentai suit than a Rising suit.
And I love that.
Less armor, more Dr. K, if you're listening, don't yell at me. More spam bag.
I sense a disturbance to the morphing grid.
Man,
I can hear her actually yelling at me right now. Oh, that could be a funny joke next D&D session, actually.
Oh, Felix could go full on Dr. K with that.
Like, Costello, like, Felix is showing Costello, what his suit looks like as a ranger, because, you know, middle of the fight, couldn't really get a good look at it. And then Kazuto says, "Well, you got lucky. No, less armor than us riders. More spandex."
It is not spandex. It is a liquid metal alloy that is designed to be form-fitting and protective at the same time.
Alrighty. It's around here somewhere.
Oh god, I just realized, considering where Felix is from, I could call it a liquid Digizoid. Chrome Digizoid is one of the most powerful, tough, etc. metals in the Digimon universe. A lot of Digimon have weapons or equipment made out of this stuff. And it comes in different flavors. Red Digizoid is basically the adamantium claws of the Digimon universe, where Red Digizoid can cut through darn near anything. Gold Digizoid tends to be on the holy side, which is why so many, quote-unquote holy associated characters use it. Like, say, Gallantmon and with his shield.
There it is!
Hey, you found it.
Oh, hell yeah.
I love that.
Also, apparently there's a statue of Stan Lee around here somewhere next to Nick's. The diner from the first game.
Okay, y'all are
And
done.
then,
I reiterate that Miles' suit looks like something from Sentai. He looks like a 6th Ranger.
Scorpion Ranger, Scorpion Ranger. I can't think of anything else.
Dragonfly.
Scorpion, Dragonfly.
There could be a couple different kinds of beetles.
Scorpion, Dragonfly. Good, got that.
Kabuto.
Kabuto. And then Spider.
With their strange extra ally, the mosquito. They don't really like hanging around this guy much. He eats garbage.
Probably shouldn't tell Ma about how close I got to an almost exploding gas truck.
His Zord is an auxiliary Zord that turns into their sword, so they have to hang around him, but they don't want to.
Hey guys!
Stashed near the top of the Braxton.
Oh no, it's him again.
You gonna hang out today?
Police must have missed him. Somewhere.
I'm busy. I've got a family thing. See ya.
My dog died.
Guys, please don't leave me with him.
Fred. The truth, he's not awful. It's just weird.
Oh god, he's eating out the The dumpster again.
And he's like, "You want some? It's fresh."
It's not even like he has to, he just does it by choice.
That's actually funny.
Yeah.
I'll keep this
How does
one
he come up with this stuff?
Easter egg though till after we get to that part. Because it'll be better if you see it before I tell you.
Hunk, you did not just send me after your crap. Congratulations.
Careful, Miles. This isn't Resident Evil. Miles, what did we just say? Oh my god, no.
Oh.
Downright diabolical here.
What kind of whacked out security system is this?
Honestly, you'd expect something like Kingpin to have this,
And
not
here we are.
I expect Vault-Tec to have this.
who owns this building again?
I'll check once I'm out.
Braxton, I think it said?
Braxton.
No, there is one Easter egg I will tell you about. Okay, so everyone here knows about Pony Island, right?
Hey, Hunk,
Did it
why'd you
exist?
stash tech in this skyscraper?
No, in this game, I mean.
Ever heard of the Braxton Heights?
No.
Did it exist in this
Exactly.
game?
Hey, can I call you back? Cool.
Apparently,
You guys showed up right on
if
time.
he goes back to Pony Island's baseball pack and run
Need to
all
get that
4
crystal.
bases,
Oh.
you get a trophy for it.
I see you! Zap!
Anyway, like I was saying everything before the bug said I was brought up. I threw in a whole lot of who's this team? Who's that team? Who's this guy? Who's that guy?
Okay. Let's see what we got.
And then near the end I threw in
They're circling
what's this guy's name? It was this Kamen Rider Revy.
help you with your homework.
And then the second question. Who's this guy? Kamen Rider Punk Jack.
But it's too late now.
Kimiya's
Oh
Marco's
god,
dog?
Miles' Toku suit has
I had
claws!
no idea.
Didn't
Just
even
check
notice
back
that
in,
till I
Marco.
saw him looking at
He's
the
steadily
rock thing.
I guess that it even leans more towards Super Sentai now, because
Making more and more
Gao!
sense. He's even eating again. Doctors are hopeful.
Oh yeah.
Good work.
Hell, I even threw in a quiz.
Crime in
question.
progress.
I even threw in a quiz question about Dawn Brothers. The 4 answers were Dawn Brothers, of course. The Peach Rangers.
Oh, the crime was.
Oh. Yeah, the Peach Rangers. Pile of bat guano. and teams shouldn't exist.
Team shouldn't exist.
Hey, I'm not too fond of Megaforce either, but that's just rude.
They're really gonna brand someone? Brand someone your own
But
size.
I did make a few mistakes, because when I put the Die Ranger question in, I accidentally put Die Ranger in twice. And only marked one as the correct answer, so when everyone picks the other Die Ranger, no one got any points, because it was technically wrong.
That's funny.
I wasn't paying attention. Because there's a whole lot going on at one time. Also, was that guy with Fire Fists? What the quick?
At least I was able to swing in before things got really bad.
Metahuman? Question mark?
Longer?
Bonger?
Bunger?
Bonger.
Okay, I'm gonna try this again, because it really doesn't seem to like me today. Okay, apparently
Try
not.
what again?
My only. I can't play it because I'm lagging that badly for some odd reason.
Want me to do it?
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Of course. Let's rock it! 3,
Install!
5.
Like doing that! God, that one fanfiction though actually did mess with my head a little bit. Remember that one where I think I told you about it? The one where the Mega Rangers and the one where the Mega Rangers the one where Ginga Man and Lost Galaxy cross over.
Oh, yeah.
And then it got to the one chapter when Lost Galaxy died. And then the Pink Ranger of Ginga Man was just in her room crying through the entire day.
To deactivate that laser field.
Oh my god.
That thing is, like, a thought occurred to me for her a little roll call we could have done while the song was still going, since we both called out morph sequences. Mega Purple and Orange Space Ranger.
Man, will you allow us to play My Only again so we can?
Yes.
Okay. Here we go.
There you are.
Let's rock it!
Install Mega Ranger!
3, 5. In space! Orange!
Mega Purple!
That thing is, we'd have actually got, like, color-wise, we'd have matched really well.
Like, you just imagine Mega Purple and In Space Orange just look at each other. Who in the hell are you? In space, we're Earth, dummy.
I'll have you know I traveled to multiple planets.
I actually did the same thing.
Maybe we all related.
God, he's delusional.
Yeah. Except you stole your
I should take you to
tech and I got
Eltar
bitten by a
sometime. I hear it's
radioactive
lovely this
spider.
time of year.
You know, you still owe me the
El
whole
what?
story, because I've had a million spider bites. Never ended up walking on walls.
Sorry. Spider code.
Fair enough.
For those who don't get the joke, despite all the spaceships and whatnot, Mega Ranger was not a space-themed Sentai. It was a technology and device-themed Sentai.
And no, it was not video
That
game
car's swerving all
themed
over
either,
the
despite
place.
what people think. That was only in one episode.
You sure you want to do
That was
this?
only
Okay.
one episode that was never brought up again, unfortunately. Like, it was legit used to find the quote-unquote Mega Rangers.
Whew. That was a rush. And such better cardio than just jogging
Like,
around
just
the block.
imagine. What, are you supposed to be, a teacher or something?
Everything
God, I
okay?
actually want to see that now.
He was
A ranger
kidnapped
from Power
by
Rangers and a
Midtown.
ranger from Sentai just
Don't
meeting
you guys have
and
like a huge game against
just
them
meeting
tomorrow?
for the first time.
That's the whole point. Look, they explained it in this note.
Like in show or out of show?
Hell,
I think
what?
he just means in universe.
Reading this, you
Yeah.
probably want to be scientists from BV, but you'll have to do some Midtown level science to finish our puzzle and get Lance back. Don't worry though, if you don't, we'll make him look real nice in front of everyone. Good luck. Here's your first clue. The boat has sailed, but you should steer. You'll solve our puzzles engineered. What the fuck?
Pretty sure that note leads to the Stewart building, but
Also,
we can
Miles'
access the
finger
roof.
is clipping
See
through
why
the
we called
freaking
you?
paper.
Yeah, I'll look around.
That RJ kid.
His claw was poking through the paper. That sharp.
Wait. the
No,
Stewart
not the
building?
claw. Just his
Wonder why
fingertip.
the Midtown kids took Lance there.
Did you find him already?
Not quite, but I have to know.
Yeah, like, I went orange just impulsively, but if I was really gonna go at it, I'd have probably gone
Sounds
in
like
space
Midtown
gold
is
or
bothered
something.
They'll be even more bothered when we get
Since there's a
Lance
Silver Ranger, might as well make a gold
Looks like RJ
counterpart.
left Another note.
Nah.
Okay.
Ranger
If I want to find
Sentai
Lance,
team
I'm gonna
up.
shine the UV light on
Mega
my
Red,
somehow.
Mega Blue, Mega Yellow, Mega Black, Mega Pink, Mega Purple, in Space Red, in Space Blue, in
Maybe I
Space
could
Yellow,
begin
in
to
Space
be
Black, in Space Pink, and when it gets to the six,
There's still silver.
there's still silver, but now they have an extra gold, and then everyone just looks at not Kazuto. Everyone just looks at Purple, going, "Look,
Sweet.
I brought
I'm
him.
sure that old
He
boss
said he
won't
was
mind if
one
I
of them,
just
so
love that.
I didn't realize he was gold. Okay, I thought he was purple like me."
Hidden message. I knew it. We BIPOC artists are
Speaking
birds
of,
of
why
a
is there no purple
feather.
actually?
To find the next clue. all
What?
that
Is my color too good for you or something?
BIPOC
And
artist.
Andros tells him our Purple Ranger is
He was
dead.
the art expert. Let me get her
Excuse
a
me?
He was part of my original
I heard you
team.
were looking
He
for
died
Lance.
defending my home planet.
Did you find him?
call. Not yet. Midtown's
Excuse me
never
when I
had
go
work
cry
for.
now.
But I could use your help. Sending you a pic.
Originally, we weren't supposed to have an orange or gold ranger either. They were also from the dead team.
There's a bunch of BIPOC murals at Rodney and
Then they
Ferris.
just go, "Yeah, we just showed up."
Alabama
Thanks, Haley.
I just found the morpher.
That thank you was
We
plenty,
just kind of
but I'm always
existed.
down for coffee.
One of my favorite tropes is when they just find a morpher.
Ton of murals here. Gotta be a hidden message on one of them.
Like,
How we doing?
I'll find land soon. I think. Midtown's
okay,
hidden
so this
messages
isn't
on
exactly
murals
like
around
found a
town.
morpher or anything.
Right
but,
now I'm at Rodney and 3rd.
There's
Trying
this
to find the next clue.
in
Where Andrews
King
Olivan's painting
Oger.
is? Makes sense.
Oliban?
The
Midtown mentioned him in the clue. But who is
like they set it up so that you think you've already met the Red Ranger.
Maybe Midtown's jealous they don't have an alum like that.
When in actuality you haven't met the Red Ranger. You just met a tyrannical douchebag. And then the real Red Ranger shows up and literally just steals the bastard's sword and uses it to become the Red Ranger. As the tyrannical bastard just goes, wait a minute, only people of the royal bloodline can do that.
And then he puts 2 and 2 together.
Yeah, and then you find out later in the first half, later in what is colloquially known as
The
season 1,
competition is stiff, but your tactics are stale.
that he is that
The greatest in the region.
he's the
shall
brother of
soon
the
prevail.
tyrant bastard.
Sad
Hey,
thing
Haley,
is,
got another clue for you.
I could legit see King Oger being adapted as almost
Greatest
like
in the
a
region.
pseudo
It's about
prequel to
another
Lost
mural.
Galaxy,
You might want to try North
given the
Leominster.
nature of the powers
Didn't
coming
BB
from the
and Midtown have
swords.
a chess match there last week?
Yes. Regionals.
Yeah.
Ended in a stalemate.
This is just
Ah,
another team from
that
Miranoi.
explains why Midtown's so bitter. I'll check it out.
It's funny that you say that because canonically speaking,
2 murals this time?
the
Midtown really doesn't want us to find land.
King
Good
Oger
thing
exists in
Brooklyn
the
Visions
same
has
universe
Spider-Man on the side.
as Kyoryuger, Dino Charge.
Red and blue flags. Could there be
So
three
this is
paths?
legit just alternate universe Lost Galaxy. Okay.
Man,
Oh god, instead of Galactabeast, it's just
this
Galactabugs.
setup is impressive. It's not too taxing. Gotta hand it to Midtown. They spent some serious time on this one. Like, ridiculously impressive.
Considering that laughter, I'm just gonna assume you needed that and feel good about it.
Well, it's also because like the villains of quote unquote season 2 are called the Galactisex or whatever.
Oh boy, that was unintentional.
Oh god, I just imagine.
Main.
Uh,
As in Main Street? Main Street has hundreds of locations. I need
I
more
just imagine
details.
one day during,
Wait.
like one day during the
Why didn't the second one
DNA,
light up?
There
Must be more to do.
Costo says to make come on. So, quick question. How many purple, what is the word, Rangers are there?
Purple Rangers. He starts like his face kind of like betrays the fact that he's thinking and he's counting off his paws.
Stop that. What, 5, 4?
He proceeds to start counting off his feelers too. Let's see here. There's Jungle Fury. I remember meeting RJ a while back. There's Kendall. There's honestly not very many. They are present, make no mistake, but they're one of the rarer colors.
Maybe a different path.
Wait, so,
Maybe
like,
I should turn it
They're
again.
not even in the main team, you're saying?
They're usually like auxiliary rangers.
I'll just be in my room for a while.
If it's any consolation, they tend to be stronger than most.
Just in his room for an entire day.
I guess if I have time to be Spider-Man, they've
Does
got
not
time
come
to set
out,
up an
not
elaborate
even
puzzle.
for food.
At least until one of the others just kind of breaks in and slaps some sense into him.
1121. That must be the street number. Finally. Okay, what's it say?
I can most definitely see Sarah's
1121
doing that.
Main Street. That must be where they're hiding Lance.
Nah, that would be Kuro.
Hey, Miles. Speak on it.
I think I found Lance. 1121 Main Street.
Yeah, like one of them.
Lance. You around here, buddy? Maybe he's in here.
Like just straight up walking in there, dragging him out of the room.
Lance the Lion. Time for you to head home. One of you must be RJ.
Spider-Man? No fair. Brooklyn Vision's cheated. Whoa.
Felix
Spider-Man?
doesn't know what he did wrong, but he's convinced he did something wrong.
Thanks for the fun and games, but I've got to get this guy home.
I can't tell. There's a... Okay, there's no body in there. Alright.
No, I think it's just a costume.
Any luck?
On my way back.
Yeah, I was about to say, is there a body in there, or...
Lance, you found him.
No,
Is he okay?
none of them were wearing purple. We're
Looks
fine.
safe and sound to me. They had him in the
What?
garage. It was kind of dusty. He might need a bath.
You asked if there was
Anyway,
a body
hurry
in
back.
there, and
We're
I
already
said no. None of the
On
kids
my way.
were wearing purple. We're okay.
Lance is
Oh my god.
Lance! You found him.
Spider-Man got him back.
Also, none of them was holding a crowbar, so we're good.
You did it, Spider-Man. Thanks for getting Lance back safe, and just in time for the
It
game.
took me a second to realize. But... Yeah, no. He just... Felix did nothing wrong. It's just... Costa was honestly hoping to hear more. There was more
Lost
purple
drone at-
representation.
Somewhere o'clock.
Can't be too hard to find. Don't they have tracking chips in them?
Yeah, like, as far as Felix goes, he can offer 2 points of consolation.
Might
One,
be tougher than I
Purple
thought.
Rangers be
Alright,
heckin'
be there
powerful when they're actually present. And 2, at least there's more Purple Rangers than there are Orange Rangers.
How am I ever gonna find this thing?
And Pazuzu to see what's happening and shows
Hey,
him the world of
Heard
King
you lost the
Oger.
toy drone?
It's
He's
lost,
uh,
but it's not a
popping
toy.
on Oger.
I was using it to gather
It's-
aerial
it
footage
cheers
for this
up.
new project. I'd look for it myself, but it lost communication at 300 feet X and 140
But yeah,
feet
like,
Y. That's the northeast building.
I'm hoping that in
Can
the
you help?
inevitable
Our senior
reboot
projects
of
are
Power
due Friday.
Rangers, we get to see a more
Wait,
her
you knew that?
unrestrained
Hey,
use
get
of the
around.
colors for
Yeah,
like
lots of
certain
things. I'm
teams.
Spider-Man.
Oh.
Give
okay.
us a main orange and
Should we
purple
override you?
ranger for
Come on.
crying out loud.
Give us
It must be
auxiliary
still in the room.
Zords.
Check the tall building.
Give us full team battleizers for crying out loud. Like, really?
That drone has to be here
We only
somewhere.
saw that once, I think.
You know what's funny?
Technically twice.
You know what's really funny?
What?
All the Sentai that they've skipped had team battleizers.
There it is.
And several of them had Orange Rangers.
Hey, the data's
Well,
corrupt.
okay, one had an Orange
Can't
Ranger,
turn
but
the
still.
camera on, but it's rebooting.
Awesome. Thanks. Well, since you're up there, would you mind snapping
Well,
a photo of campus for us?
I would say
Make that
two,
happen.
but can we
We'd
really
like a shot of the
qualify
sky bridge from the
a
rooftop. Could you take
Q
it?
Ranger as skipped?
Yes.
Yeah, because they didn't use the suits.
The only,
They did use the mecha.
yeah, but only for a little while before they blew them all up.
They were pretty specific about where to take the photo.
Also, this is the same argument as to whether or not they skipped Die Ranger.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I need a different
Because, like, yeah, they included the Monsters of the Week for a good chunk of that. Some of them were left over from Ju 2, but, like, they used a bunch of Die Ranger monsters, they used the mecha, and technically they also brought in Kiba Ranger.
That is true.
Perfect. Look at that composition. And
But
that
the
light.
main 5 Ranger
Really
suits
got an
were
eye
not
for this.
used.
Could we get a couple more? A shot from each of the other two super tall buildings around
I'm
campus.
And even
surprised.
with the foot soldiers.
Okay.
Okay, I'm
Get to
surprised
the tall building,
that they
snap a couple of pics. I can do that.
they brought in the Ranger form of the little child, and I'm pretty sure all of us here knows what he got up to when he first showed up.
Now, to be fair, in the case of the White Ranger, he looked similar enough while still being distinct to count as a 6th Ranger. There's enough similar between him and the Green Ranger to kind of imply evolution of that.
Fair enough.
And it also allowed them to bring Tommy back in without having to make any more Ju 2 footage, so to speak.
Also fair enough. Also, I'm saying this now. I'm gonna say this now. It would have been better if they kept with the original idea of having Tommy's actor play the main character in VR Troopers,
Best lunch spot
and vice versa.
The students on campus love this.
Why is that?
I just feel like it would have been better, honestly.
We have an alternate version
Recruitment office.
of reality where
Is this senior
the guy
project part
that
of this
played
year's
the
AV
main
Club
character from
recruitment
VR
video?
Troopers is the more
If this show
popular.
doesn't wow the new
Is
kids,
the popular
I don't
Sixth
know what
Ranger
will.
that everyone loves.
Okay, so next. I forgot we
And
captured
hopefully
students in their
didn't
daily life.
self-delete.
Just 3 shots of that, and we're golden. We want to capture the East.
Actually, I wonder what he's doing right now. Hold on.
Greenhouse.
Then again, there's also a universe out there where Jason Frank is still with us, so... Infinite Multiverse! You are a small comfort, but a comfort nonetheless. That said, I'm just gonna put this out there. I feel like if we'd set the precedent for costumes getting changed early on, we'd have been more ready for it by the time Zio happened.
Yeah.
The plants make great company.
Wait a second. Okay, I looked at the wiki. Apparently Jeb became a VR trooper for a bit.
The dog?
Yes.
The dog became a VR trooper.
He
They
became
used... I believe they also used one of the actors for VR Troopers to voice the Gold Ranger before his identity was revealed. And one of the supposed plans for the reveal of the Gold Ranger that ultimately fell through, emphasis on supposed, so grain of salt here, was that he would have been one of the characters from VR Troopers. The character he played in that show would have been the Gold Ranger, connecting the two shows together.
Interesting.
Again, grain of salt. But yeah, that was a possibility. In the meantime, I'll be right back.
Oh,
Epic.
okay.
An impromptu shot of Ponage in action. I'm not a gamer.
So, remember that one character who worked at the animal shelter?
Vaguely.
I believe her name is Amy here.
Drone Club is probably flying drones outside.
Apparently she was turned into an evil VR trooper.
Cool.
Oh.
Nice action shot of the drone. You captured
And
the
apparently...
movement beautifully.
Wait, Ryan's father was Darkheart?
I've been tinkering with the drone. Camera's still busted, but at least it still flies.
All right,
One last thing.
Wikipedia, though, fail me
It's the
now.
last thing we need, for real. Could we get a tour of campus in one continuous shot from the air? You can meet us up on the rooftop to start the fly-through.
All right. I'll get something nice for you.
Anyway, let's look up this. Let's look up what happened to you, good sir. What's your name? What your name mean?
All right, let's see here. So Ryan was okay. So they used the Metalder suit.
Mm-hmm.
And then for his second suit,
Who is that? Shaman?
Scheider.
Scheider? And then for the battle grid form, it's it's literally
It's a
19
repainted like power like Mighty Morphin mask.
it's literally 1980s heat trigger.
Let's see here. JB, his suit was based off Spellbond. Caitlin was also from Spielbahn. Darkheart. That's not a VR trooper suit. Or, well, that's not... that's just a monster suit, is what I mean. Blah.
Yeah. Though he must have turned good at one point, using the Darkheart suit to help his son and friends. Otherwise, it wouldn't be in Upper Heroes now, would it?
Yeah. Apparently Jeb was mutated at one point.
Wait, really?
Yep.
Okay, so apparently, Jeb and Ryan switched bodies.
Huh.
Oh god, I just scrolled down. What the fuck? I wonder if that's on YouTube actually. We are groupers.
You can swing through it or glide. Either way, let's keep the shot off the ground.
In there. Got it. Here I go. Woo! This thing is fast. Oh, that way. Woo-hoo!
Exceptional! Thanks for working your magic.
All in a day's work.
That'll do it. Thanks to you, this recruitment video is really gonna shine. Don't suppose you'd be down to do 10 hours of editing for me.
Better let the master cinematographer handle that part.
Aw, someone's asking their special one to homecoming. But it looks like things got out of hand.
Did they overdo it like one of those gender
Oh,
reveal
I can't
things?
find it.
Sounds less dramatic than that. I think it's kind of sweet.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, on my way.
This
Means
guy
that you
literally
might
has
need
an
some spider
equation
help.
to try and
Yeah,
ask
I
out
had
his
everything
crush.
planned out. The clues, the screens, the art, the people, everything has to be
Oh
perfect.
my
Whoa, whoa,
god.
whoa, okay, I got you. Can you explain a little slower? What happened?
Okay, I want to ask someone to homecoming, but he's special.
Oh right, remember
I couldn't just
That's-
do flowers or
that
chocolate.
shirtless
I got some
Spider-Man
screens,
guy
and
from the
I had
first
light them
game?
up with the
Yeah.
message, but
Apparently
the
he's
generators
here too.
busted. Guy who rented it out
Apparently
to
there's
me won't
another one
answer.
with Miles' mask.
A scam.
Yeah,
I think I can help.
Thanks. I rented the generator
like
from
you
Reynolds
can
and Company
find
Rentals.
you can
I
find
sent you
them,
the
and
address.
On it.
when you take a picture of them, you get a trophy as well.
Nice.
Generators are going for a lot these days. This baby's ours. You understand?
That's no ordinary rental transaction.
Oh god, just imagine Lupin Purple uses the magic style fighter to transform.
Whoa! Okay.
What do you think you're doing, my guys?
You can't stop us, Spider-Man!
Let's see. Lupin Purple, and then you got
That takes care of these guys.
Uh,
I should check on the salesperson.
Pattern Go-Go, who's orange.
You're client asked me to look into a delivery delay. And guess we got our answer.
Yeah, about that. I'd love to deliver this thing, but those idiots already did so much damage. If she's salvageable, it'll take weeks of repairs. Mind delivering the bad news for me?
Can do. Better call Vijay and give him the bad news.
Tell me some good news.
Well, it's news.
I like how you just went,
Generator's busted.
almost got hit by that car.
I'm not
Instead, I
done
went
yet.
for a ride.
Just come back. I've got something else in mind.
Que deseo no sencillo. Oh,
Since the
that's such a good
generator's so
song.
good,
It's stuck in
does
my
BB have
head.
any backup ones?
What
I
song
know
is
they
it?
keep generators on the roof, but
You
they're
get
all
deseo
overpowered and stuff.
We
que
blow a fuse.
Garo.
Unless we find something
Yep.
underpowered. I should be able to pick up that low voltage frequency.
And your electrical powers would fill in the rest.
Theoretically. Worth a shot.
Or a shock.
I've got a friend who would love that joke.
I sense a Megamon.
I too sense the Megamon.
I am back.
Found a generator, but it's deactivated.
See? That should work great.
While you were gone, I thought of Lupin Purple and Potter and Go-Go.
Oh boy.
Got the voltage you need.
Potter and Go-Go
Now we just
being
gotta route to the
orange.
ground floor.
Yes.
Oh,
Knew you'd
great.
figure it out.
Throw me in with the losers.
I can connect
Okay.
these power nodes.
Someone's been talking to Blaze.
No, I just remember how things went the last time I did anything with the Patch Rangers.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what happened?
So, in the original draft of my Star Squadron story, I adapted Patch Ranger as SPD's C Squad, who canonically suck.
Oh,
Moreover, I included the Lupin Rangers as a team of criminal rangers who steal things in exchange for the crystals they gain their power from. Those morph crystals for Soul the Dragon.
Thank you.
And, yeah,
You should call yourself
the Lupin Rangers stole the show from the Patch Rangers.
Thanks.
And when Bear told me this, I'm like, I haven't even seen the show. How did that
He's on his
happen?
way. Don't go just yet. I can still use your help. Just hi.
oh yeah. I also threw in the Loop Rangers versus Pod Rangers, but the two answers were their actual name and the thieves and oh god, the other ones.
Oh, Vijay, what are you up to?
I hope Blaine does not hear me say that.
Wait a sec. That's the equation he helped me with on our first date. Study session. Study date?
You good, Fairy?
Yeah, I'm just
Mind flipping it?
watching this kid's plan coming into fruition.
Spider Stalker.
Okay. Looks like
Well, no,
I'm
he
going
asked
this
me.
way.
He asked me to just hide up on the
Okay, what is this? Aw, that's the movie we
the
saw
pole.
when we had our
Just
first
say New Yorkers, even after all this time, never look up.
Bomb and all.
I feel like they'll be looking up now after the events of this game. I won't say why.
Can you give it a
There's been a Spider-Man for like 8 years, and now there's 2 of them.
Vijay must be in the quad.
They had their chance to learn to look up.
Find a seat, grab some popcorn.
And of course, there's
Vision?
also the fact that
This whole thing has
we've
you written all
confirmed
over
that the Avengers,
always
the
known you're a
X-Men,
special guy.
and the Fantastic
And
Four,
I'm
they all
Derek,
exist.
you're
Also, the
my special guy.
Defenders.
I love you, Lucas. Will you?
Like, basically, there is an entire Marvel universe in here that we've only seen like bits and pieces of.
Not exactly.
Oh no. Gotta be something I can do to help here.
And with superheroes that a good majority of them can fly,
My chain lightning.
as well as supervillains who can fly, you'd think people would learn to look up on a regular basis.
Of course. Matching sequin pieces? Hell yeah.
Aw, it worked
Phew.
out.
No.
That was close.
Spider-Man! Come down so I can thank you properly!
Hey, look, they're looking up.
Thank you for making this possible.
Holy crap. You really got Spider-Man in on this? Best day ever.
Anything for love, guys.
Aw.
Happy for you both. Enjoy homecoming.
I wish the two of you the best of luck.
But yeah, I just imagine a version of Kazuto who is Lupin Purple and a version of a Felix who's, I want to say human, but given how Digimon can be multiple of the same, I feel like it would be Digimon again.
What's up?
So all that help you gave folks at Brooklyn Visions, they banded together to make you a thank you
Plus,
gift.
in the Sentai world, we've got
Spider-Man can't
animal
accept gifts.
aliens everywhere,
hugs.
so
Haha.
Felix existing really wouldn't be too much
But
of
I
a
think you
stretch.
put this gift to good use.
It's why I was able to get away with it in a
Swing by the
freaking
rooftop
Power
when
Rangers
you get
setting
a
because,
chance.
well, coming from Sentai, they have this stuff too.
Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, just imagine what a version of that. A version of them is shown to Kamen Rider Kazuto and Pseudo. Is it really Pseudo actually? Since he was Power Ranger first.
Webs will
I'll
keep the
just
will in
settle for
place.
Veteran Ranger.
Fair enough.
Can't hide from me.
Yeah. Yeah. Veteran Ranger Rider.
Masked Ranger.
Yeah. Just costume here. Hey,
Hey, Ma.
I want to know, does I make that
Got an
mask
urban
and
stash
suit
in
look
my
good?
place.
You live in that penthouse?
Back in the early Prowler days, when I was on Fisk's payroll.
Felix is just kind of
Yeah,
processing.
I know. You'll remember when I got the keys.
Well, what's
I
wrong?
wanted to impress my big bro so badly.
I
It was
never
a shame.
expected to be a cop in another world.
Whatever Dad felt, I know he always loved
Well,
you.
I never expected to be
Appreciate
a
that, nephew.
what is it, Phantom
One
Thief?
day, I'll believe it.
So I guess we both got something.
Also, I think I just slapped handcuffs on you.
Yo!
It's perfect.
Okay. Okay.
Look at this
Brooklyn
suit!
Visions is the best.
Nice.
Place when I go to college.
Brooklyn Pride. Also, I find it funny in in these Spider-Man games. Whenever he clips a new suit, I just imagine He's changing suits right there. He doesn't move at all.
Oh my god.
Like, he looks around to make sure no one's looking, quickly changes the mask.
Hey, friendly people, what's been up? I found the sweetest email in my inbox today, and I just had to share it with you.
Thankfully, for a lot of the suits, the mask doesn't need to change at all. So,
High-profile stories these days, but if you have time, I'd like
Fair
to
enough.
forward a public thank you on your show. I'm a BBA senior who would never have gotten an A.
I'd love to
on
see
my
some of the
final
alternate color options for this. I think there were a few.
I was so grateful, I decided to name my new hamster after him. It meant a lot that he took the time to help me, given how much he's had to
If I'm
do.
remembering the All Suits Unlocked
Sometimes
video correctly.
The smallest good things make ripples. If you read this, thanks for reading.
Yeah, I just
Sincerely,
imagine
Odyssey.
this. Oh wait, no, I think I'm good.
I love stories like
Look,
this.
just
Small
lock
things
picks.
make such a difference.
I was just expecting to do like the
Here's
fake
my
hand
challenge
trick.
to all of you. Do something
Well, he does
small.
actually. Yeah, you would transform with magic, so that would also make
Buy a
sense.
friend a coffee, put a coin in the meter next to yours, anything. You never know what good it'll do.
I have had enough of this wizard mod
Advice for this
bullcrap!
episode, take the most care.
The hell's a wizard mon?
Spider-Man! Get the whip!
Series finale. The Phantom Thieves are actually caught for once.
Their identities are revealed, and it turns out that the thief that Felix has been chasing this whole time was Constantine.
Now can we all agree that stealing isn't cool?
I just picture like the Lupin Rangers and Pat Rangers beat their final enemy, and at first everybody's just kind of, you know, living in the moment. And we beat the big bad guy, and this would normally be about the time that the Phantom Thieves would slip away.
Uncle Aaron's got a
But
stash
Felix
here.
brings out the taser and zaps one in the back. And proceeds to start reading the whole going over the rights as he's cuffing the Phantom Thief.
Hell yeah.
It's
In this particular case, he got red. Says I don't know their names.
Kari,
Circuit box?
Vilma, Umika.
Guess I'm zapping my way in.
Okay, I'm just gonna continue referring to them by their ranger colors.
Fair enough!
When I eventually do get to watch this show, I will start referring to them by name. I am bad with names, people. I'm sorry.
You know, here's a fun way to remember their names. For the Lupin Rangers, their names, each of their names can spell out Kaito. Wait. Wait. How do I do this again?
Anyways, it's the red Phantom Thief that gets caught via the taser. And as he's complaining about how getting cheap shotted, Felix is reading him his rights.
I just imagine
Uncle Aaron must have set these on a time.
Lupin Purple
I'm gonna have
tries
to
to go
borrow
back
this
for
rock before it
Reg
runs out.
using magic.
And also gets tased.
Not much magic can do against a fucking taser.
Remember, kids?
Especially when Felix has those feelers that can hold up to, like, 4 at a time. Technically 5 if you also include his tail.
Felix, the true final boss of Lupin versus Pat Ranger.
And the one with a perfect win record as far as final boss battles go.
Like, just imagine, after the failed rescue attempt, he tries to use his grapple hook to get the hell out of dodge. But before he can, Felix uses feelers.
No. Zap.
What is with you and tasers?
If it works, it works. And it's non-lethal.
Are you sure? Because I feel pretty close to, you know.
I am not falling for your tricks.
What's your side?
Of course, the other Pat Rangers end up following this lead and take down the remaining Lupin Rangers. And for once, karmic justice is dealt.
Like, just imagine under the helmet, he's still wearing the mask, and it's extremely difficult to get the mask off of them.
Oh, yeah, you. I remember your old magic tricks. Which is why not only did I slap this on your back, he holds up a spare magic stealing charm, but I got a friend of mine to work with me on ways to get past your tricks. And in steps a Wizardmon. This is my friend Zordon.
I love where this is going.
But yeah, in the end, for once, the Pat Rangers pull a miraculous win.
And then, not even a day later, the butler comes in.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the butler.
The butler comes in and bails them all out.
Like, this is why I was going with the whole undo the magic, get their masks off. Because once you get their identities, you can freeze all their assets.
If they have any.
If they have any. And remember, that's if they have the possibility for bail.
You know, being honest, I don't think it matters when you're referring to the butler.
Yeah, the butler. Yeah.
Super Alfred, got it.
Yeah.
Let me put it this way: he was the butler to Arsène Lupin.
Yeah, that'd do it.
It would not matter.
Like, it would not matter what you do. This butler will beat you in any game you try to play against him.
You try to play checkers, he plays fifth-dimensional chess.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about him. I heard about his butler guy from the Red Ranger. Funny how easily you get him to sing when you tase him enough times.
Okay, that's
as in all of once.
Oh. I'm gonna say, that's torture? You can't use
for paying that one.
Yeah, that's actually torture, though.
Just didn't... Yeah, I don't think the Pat Rangers would actually resort to torture. I think it's more of a, you tased me once, okay, I'm scared. Like, you tased me and you arrested me. How?
Hold on, I think I can find the gift.
Otherwise, it's more of a, oh, we could be very persuasive. And it's just, you know that Puss in Boots being cute joke from the Shrek movies?
Oh.
Felix has learned to weaponize that.
Oh yeah, weaponized cuteness.
I'm gonna look for, yeah, the butler.
Really bringing me back.
Let's see if there is one.
My very first stash.
And so, with information on the butler coming soon,
Or at least it used to be before they tore
Felix
it down.
has a plan. Oh, yeah, you can beat us in any game, right? Well, let me challenge you to one. If you win, we'll let them go, no questions asked. And the game is Yu-Gi-Oh!
The butler has a main dragon deck.
And Felix pulls Exodia on the second turn.
Exodia then proceeds to transform to poker cards.
Because he would! He would absolutely do that!
Felix would then go, cheating equals an automatic loss.
This right here, my favorite scene.
Sorry about that, Unc. We good. What was it you were saying earlier?
The Moon
Alright, let's
Turtle
see here.
Arcade. Or at least it used to be before they tore it down and built that skyscraper. Your dad and me basically lived there when we were little. I used to run out of quarters so
Yeah, this
fast.
butler defies all
But Jay would
logic.
always spot me some of his. I'd give anything to get back to that arcade with my big brother. One time.
Oh, that'd be just freaking hilarious.
Wish Dad and Uncle Aaron could have made
I can
this right
picture let's
before
take. Oh, instead, like, Felix brings in the best person he knows for the game. After all, when dealing with cheating magic, you get cheating magic. And that's where Zordon and the Wizard Bond comes in. And they're playing freaking ninth dimensional chess for hours.
Hey Pete, you ready to come by the Foundation?
But the butler's great. He's great.
I'm excited to show you.
Oh, gotta grab this
God,
call from
wants
MJ.
to
See you soon.
This wants to make me want to watch Lupin Ranger vs. Power Ranger again. No,
I'm not gonna repeat. I'm not gonna do the torture thing. That's just no.
Yeah.
That is unbecoming of an officer.
Oh hey, in the 2099 stuff, there's actually a black version of the suit.
Nice.
If we can see that for a second.
Life story suit. Interesting.
It still hurts me to see one of the strongest, a couple of the strongest ganglers get turned into once-off monster of the weeks that die in the same episode.
Not the black and white one, the black and red one that was next to it. That's what I was hoping to see. Just to make a point. This, people, is canonically what 2099 should look like. The whole blue thing, that was a trick of the light in the comics. His suit is black.
He got that blue booty, though. I don't know, I'll just say random shit.
That's more or less all I needed to say.
Nah. Nah, here's what I imagine the butler does instead of coming in to pay bail. He gets 3 more people who look similar enough to, no, 4 more people that look similar enough to the, real Lupin Rangers to play fake out for 5 minutes.
No, he just pulled in alternate universe versions of the Lupin Rangers where they were constantly incompetent and just leaves them there.
Leaving the real ones to do their thing.
And therefore confusing the cops. How are they free and doing their thing when they're here?
You'd like to know, old man.
Off the phone with Harry, and this foundation thing could be interesting.
Oh, nice. Some hope on my work front too. I dug into
Eventually,
the tech that gang
Felix
used
just
to
finally has enough with the incompetent justice system and proceeds to go rogue. After all,
mess with the prison transfer.
what better way to stop a thief than with a
DARPA level
thief?
stuff.
And what
Yeah,
better thief is there
behind them as
than a
ton of
pirate?
resources. Miles thinks he saw their leader. Some kind of big game hunter, fur vest looking guy.
Oh god.
Interesting.
No, I'm just
I'll keep taking
remembering my
If I can get the story on the
Lupin
front page,
Ranger
it might help us
OC.
track him down faster. Maybe get my job.
Basically. Okay, basically, similar to Noel, son of a
Can't wait to see what
one
Harry's been up to.
Arsène Lupin.
I kind of miss 2099's web cape because it would have been awesome seeing that transform into the web wings. But at the same time, I understand why it's not
We're
here.
about to demolish a hospital that was damaged during Sandman's attack, but there's a lot of debris slowing down the technicians.
Anyways, you were saying, Taro.
They could really use your webs to
yeah.
help keep the building stable while they work.
Absolutely.
My LC is basically another son of Arsène Lupin. He similar to how after Noel he lost poor Papa.
Oh, Papa.
I'll hush you. And then, but here's a little fun little twist.
Hope I'm not intruding.
For the world I made this OC, there was actual like superpowers, and he had one too. Basically, he can transform with the what was it called? What was the transformation device called? The Exchanger or something? Yeah, he can transform with it all he wants. It just can't shoot on its own.
Defeats us all.
Basically, he gives it the energy to shoot. And whenever he's using a sword, he can fill that up with energy as well, causing those final slashes. See what I did there?
Yeah.
I just picture like long after the series is over, they managed to pull off a big heist, but while there is someone there waiting for them, the cops shouldn't be here for like several minutes. They planned this out well enough. They should have plenty of getaway time. So who's this?
I don't think I'll be able to go through everything by then. Could you cancel that? I promise I'll donate it all myself as soon as I'm finished.
Yo ho hoy, yo ho hoy, yo ho hoy hoy.
I'll call him right now.
Never send incompetence to do a pirate's job.
Hey, you know I'd much rather be curled up next to you with the latest physics journal right now.
and then,
Especially that
and then,
French one.
picking my precious boy, my Lupin Ranger LC comes in from behind Felix. Hi.
You know, if this happened like 3 years ago, I'd have been surprised.
Eh. So, how do you like this? Quick and easy, or do things have to get a little violent?
There's an ambulance
Felix
nearby.
pulls out
I can take you
both
to it.
the two
my
Kaiser
God.
changer
Thank you.
and a gear. Oh, I'm not with them
We're
anymore.
close. You're doing great.
Oh, I know. Turn around and you'll see why I'm here.
There. You're all set.
Felix proceeds to
And I hope
change
the worst
before
is over
turning
now.
around.
Bless you, Spider.
Alright, hold on a sec, guys.
Hmm? Oh. Also, I feel like we're ranting on a bit too long.
Yeah, we are. At least let's get back on topic.
Yeah. we can finish this part after the stream.
So, yeah. What I was saying earlier is that the 2099 suit, it only looked blue at the time because of the way they had to do, like... It's basically the same reason why the original black suit had this kind of blue tint to it. It's because to imply something is dark enough to be black, you gotta use blue ink or something. It's a weird thing comics used to do.
I don't know.
Between that and the constant neon lights of 2099 New York, that's what led to the costume looking blue. But really, the way the costume looks here with the black and the red is the way it's supposed to look. It's why so many things call it the 2099 black suit, despite it appearing blue in those games. Because, additional fun fact, the 2099 suit wasn't even originally intended to be a Spider-Man suit. In universe, it was a Day of the Dead costume.
Oh.
Hence why the spider on the chest looks like a skull.
The hell is that?
So, Miguel O'Hara got his powers as Spider-Man 2099 not from a spider bite, but from a series of accidents. So, there was a lot of corporate corruption going on in, what was it called, Nueva York? Something like that? The 2099 New York.
Alright, folks.
And it...
I
yeah,
got something to show you.
Alright, I'll hold on to this and let Bear do his thing.
Sorry. My brother got me had ordered 2 things for me for my birthday. One, thumbstick replacers for my Switch. Which I am grateful for, because ow. And the second thing he ordered for me just came in today. I'm showing this off on the stream in Twitch, so if you want to see what it was I got, you should head over there.
Already looking.
What is it?
Gundam stickers.
Yo!
Sweet! That's the Gundam Astray red frame.
Yep.
That is an RX-78 unit. I just couldn't tell which one. Zeta Gundam. Another RX-78. Yet another RX-78.
There's a lot of RX-78s in here.
I mean, it's iconic.
Is that... was that one wearing clothes or something?
Yep.
I think that was the Gundam GP01, but I didn't get a good enough look.
I think it's the RX-78.
Okay,
This
I
one,
got
though,
a
may
better
look
look on
familiar.
it's the RX-78. That one is the GP02, if memory serves.
Also, I feel like this one was meant for Mekumon. It says mass production unit. Or mass production unit. Another RX-78. Gundam Breaker.
Yep. Honestly, these are really cool.
Yep. RX-78-2.
How many stickers did you get?
I'm coming up on the end here.
Oh, that's a seed-style Zaku.
This says Zaku 2 prototype. RGM 89 Jagan?
Jagan. I've heard people pronounce it both ways.
And then
it's a really solid mass production unit.
And then Stardust Memories, 0083.
Showing the Gundam GPO3, I think that is, if I'm getting the backpack shape right.
So yeah, my brother got these for me.
Also, Bear, I would like to apologize for ranting on about the Ranger Sentai stuff.
Same.
It's okay.
That's why I was trying to bring focus back to Spider-Man. Which is where I was describing the circumstances of 2099's origin. So, Miguel O'Hara worked at a company called Alchemax, which in and of itself was no stranger to all the corruption that had effectively ran New York at the time.
looks like one of Marco's
upon
memory crystals Miles told me about. I should check it out.
I forget if he either delivered unsatisfactory results or simply he refused to do a thing. One of his superiors ended up slipping a drug that is basically impossible to cure into his system via tainted food, tainted coffee, something like that. A very powerful, potent drug that Miguel would have to be supplied for the rest of his life if he wanted to continue functioning normally, and thus keeping him firmly under the thumbs of his superiors at Alchemax. Desperate for a solution that wouldn't leave him that kind of puppet, he utilized the experiment he was working on, which was effectively DNA splicing, in order to effectively remove all traces of the drug from his body, from his genes, from everything.
Promised his daughter. That's why we haven't seen
The experiment was tampered with, and he wound up getting spider powers.
Damn.
But these were quite different from those of Peter Parker. Instead of the way Peter clings to walls, Miguel has these tiny talons that can extend from his fingertips, which is how he gets his grip. I believe he had organic webbing, but I'd have to double check.
I was tempted for a joke there, but I don't think I should.
He got venomous fangs, that was a thing.
Yeesh.
And instead of a spider sense, all of his normal senses were enhanced, to the degree where his eyes were severely hurt. Like, his eyes would be severely hurt by even normal lighting, so he had to wear sunglasses at all times when out of costume.
Just keep your radios open, and make sure nobody touches that detonator.
Oh god, he's Gojo. That's hard.
Spider-Bot can search faster in there than I can. Your time to
With
shine,
these
little guy.
powers and what happened to him, he grabbed the Day of the Dead suit that he had lying around from the last celebration and effectively became the new Spider-Man, and on a crusade to stop that kind of corruption from hurting anyone else. 'Tis why the 2099 spider suit, the symbol looks like a skull, because it was never intended to be a Spider-Man suit at first. It was a Day of the Dead costume.
Spider-Man, thank you.
Hey Clark, did you get the location I just sent over?
Our team's moving in now. Thanks.
Spider-Man's here. It's gonna be okay.
Given, he exists in the future, Spidey 2099 also made use of advanced technology, which would have been like commonplace for him at the time, but light years ahead of what we had to aid in whatever he was doing.
Time to test out my
Working at Alchemax had its perks. I don't know if he eventually quit and found some other job, which is honestly very likely given what happened.
I mean, they did try to poison him.
Hang on, I'll get you out of there.
Alchemax itself became a frequent target for Miguel's, well, screw you, Uri. I don't know how else to describe it. His constant ire.
Hey Clark, you should be getting a new location anytime now.
Just came in. We'll head right over once we finish getting Mr. Robleski out.
And to be fair, they ended up creating more than a few of his supervillains. I wouldn't know nearly enough about Venom 2099 to describe him, which is sad because given this game, he'd be somewhat relevant.
Yep.
Thank you, Spider-Man.
Looks like I need to go up. So it's field testing time for my latest upgrade.
From what I remember, I think he was Miguel's brother?
I
Still
have
wish-
jump jets.
Still wish you could have done 2-player on this.
Heading there now.
Oh,
There's
no
only one other
doubt.
worker left inside. Hurry, Spider-Man.
Leave it to me.
Imagine the combos that could be pulled off by two Spider-Man juggling the same opponent.
It'll be a JJK jumping.
Is he like that?
JJK?
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Ah.
I'm coming. Just hang on.
Yeah.
Block that sand from coming through. Should have enough traction to pull him out.
Also,
Get me out of here.
there's
Fire and rescue's on its way.
Spider-Man's cronies.
Oh, I'm good. I saw somebody up ahead a few minutes ago.
Are Sandman's cronies, well, technical cronies,
I just set an
messing up this place?
But this guy said
No,
someone
I
else
think
is
it's just
traffic.
damage from
Really?
Sandman's
Not
little
missing anyone else.
outburst.
But if you can find them, we'll get them out.
Yeah, they're cleaning that up for a while.
Parts of the city are still covered in sand.
This'll take some maneuvering.
I wonder what they do with all the sand once they've cleaned it all up.
Probably dump it into Jersey,
I'd be angrier if this didn't have a grain of truth to it.
See, I would like. I wasn't saying that to make you mad.
Because at this point, it's a running joke in fiction. Everything in New York they try to get rid of gets dumped into Jersey.
I'm just remembered of how in South Park they had a homeless problem. And it was like it was a parody of like Dawn of the Dead or whatever. And they were treating the homeless like zombies. And they tried to they found the town that the homeless had come from, and found out that they didn't solve the homeless problem. They just moved it to South Park. So what they did, what the kids did,
I didn't say anything.
was just move it to California.
Never even mentioned the flame. I just wanted out.
Then you should have remembered we all go out.
We
the
should
same
take
way we
Bikini Bottom and push it somewhere else! That is effectively the vibe I'm getting out of that. Also, that doesn't seem good.
It really doesn't.
The fool's beacon.
There's only three of you, it's close to
Like,
it.
this dude was legit about to freaking brand a guy. Woo.
So, what's my
Wait,
prophecy?
where did the fourth one come
Endless
from?
fighting, death by building, grow 4 arms and become a giant man spider? To burn with the rest of the unworthy. That's it? Oh, okay. Whoa, guys, can we take this outside?
I guess I play a more web-heavy style. A part of my brain is just screaming, web them to the wall over and over since I started watching people play this game. From Bear to other Let's Players, like...
People, the only ones worthy enough to survive what's coming.
See, what I would do was...
Pretty sure this building is gonna
Well,
fall apart before then.
obviously I couldn't at this moment, but if ever I had the chance, I would go invisible, crawl up the wall, or like, get above them, and whenever this, that, or the ever happens, go invisible, Drop kick. Go back up to where I was. Go invisible. Move.
Oh!
Pin to... Do this.
I think we know damn well who that is.
Thanks. So what's your deal?
Wait,
There you are.
is that...
Hello, Yuri.
Yuri!
You never did like my smoking.
Yuri?
Lowlifes call me Wraith. Fits pretty well, I think.
I tried. Where have you been?
No time.
What about them?
They made their choice.
This'll be a new record.
Toss us over here. You chose the right choice to be careful.
And they said it couldn't be done. Looks like Yuri took off. I thought she'd just need some time after what happened with Hammerhead. But coming back
Okay,
with
let's be
that
honest, I didn't recognize her at first because of the hair.
keep an eye on her. And the other on these cultists. I need more eyes.
Though it would make sense, given...
It's
the
been
fact
like at least a year.
Plus, she's on her own run, technically, so... would have been so...
Well,
Would've been
these
so
are interesting.
We got normal, we got... What is that?
Black and red.
Red, we got... Prowler, I guess you can call it?
Yeah, I guess.
We have normal, we have inverted there on the far right, we have extra dark, and we have completely missed the point.
Peter, you know all the Prowler colors go to Miles, right?
It's like, you know that Scarlet Spider implies some degree of red, right?
Yeah, I was saying though. It would be so funny if you did that entire level, but as Miles.
I don't think I can.
If the game allowed that.
I know, but I'm just saying, play that whole level, but as Miles. When it gets to the part where Yuri shows up, she just goes on the whole, yeah,
I
nice
think
to see
she'd
you."
know the difference.
Yeah, Yuri's not dumb. She'd be able to tell that it's a different Spider-Man.
First off, he's shorter.
We're suffering through a litany
Second of
of
all,
problems.
his puns aren't nearly as bad.
And a country on the
Ouch.
brink of a collapse not seen since the fall of the Roman Empire. Yes.
Is that a good photo, Spider-Man? They sent it to the student newspaper.
I mean, Spidey even says it
The
himself. He
Spider-Man
tells
aren't the
bad
only
jokes
superheroes in New
in
York.
stressful situations.
Getting students to class on time?
Whoa. I was wondering what this place was.
So, fun fact, what you're seeing in those belt loops and on his wrists are web cartridges. Because Ben Reilly, when he started off as a Scarlet Spider, had upgraded the web shooters to have new features, but these upgrades made them too bulky to hide in the sleeves of the costume.
That's Emily's tree. This is perfect.
You made it.
So that startup company
thought
that
you said this was a
Genki
startup.
used to use
I was hoping for
the
something a little
railgun
less-
things for
This?
is,
My dad
is
was
from
the
this
one who,
company,
you know, he made all the arrangements. and-
the Emily May
Parker.
Foundation.
So, what do you think?
It's a far cry from that chop shop that Otto had you in.
Okay, first of all, you don't get to say that, you
And now
bastard.
that you're on board, this place is really gonna start cooking.
Why does this just look like a mall that they
decided he's
repurposed?
joining yet.
Oh.
For all we know, it was.
Really?
But I was gonna give him a tour. Let him decide for himself.
All right.
Also, note the instant disappointment when Norman hears that Pete wasn't
No.
completely sold yet.
Seeing you boys together again.
But at the same time, the genuine happiness to see them together.
Get your badge out.
I still don't
Let's go
like how he
exploring.
called Otto's old place a chop shop.
Same.
So the first thing I want to show you
Like,
is
believe me,
downstairs.
Harry,
he is still not a good man. But
Dad went a little more over the
he's
top
got
than I
dimensions to him.
you got things set up while I was still undergoing treatment, but when I got out,
He's not a
I made a
he's
few
not a
changes.
good man,
Like
but
what?
he genuinely
diverted my
loves this
salary
place.
into research projects, installed a diverse board to keep us on the right track.
And as
and made
he
sure
may
all
or may
research
not
aligned
say
with
later,
our mission.
to a degree, he
world.
views Peter as family
First, I
too.
want you to meet Dr. Young, who's a leading entomologist. You know what entomology is?
Yeah.
Dr. Young is doing this super cool research on bees. Or
Like,
to be more
especially in
precise,
most
on bee
universes where
predators.
Peter and Harry were friends for a long time.
Yes, Jean. I just checked in on Dan and Annie.
That data does not cross-tabulate with the AI learning we did during the last milestone.
Ready to talk to Dr. Young?
You must be Peter. So nice to meet you. I think you'll like
On the
this
note of
project.
Norman Osborn and the eventual
Great to meet you,
goblin
Dr.
that's gonna come out,
says
I'd
you're
like
working
to
with
just say this.
Yes,
Spectacular
and it's quite a
Spider-Man did a wonderful job keeping the identity of the Green Goblin a
full
secret
third
for
of
as
the
long as they
crew every
did.
day comes from
Even
crops
going to the
pollinated by
degree of
bees.
using
But
different
worldwide populations are
actors
in
to
steep
play
decline,
Norman and the Goblin.
primarily due to a significant factor, the carnivorous bee wolf. So, we developed an innovative way to help the bees.
The Green Goblin was voiced by
Wanna see how?
Steve Bloom, also known as Spike Spiegel for those who are anime literate.
This is cool. These little drones are essentially bee bodyguards that were training to detect and attack bee wolves.
AKA bee killer wasps.
And you're helping with the machine
Okay, that
learning
sounds
algorithm.
mean. For people who might recognize the name.
Bee wolves, the better you are at shooting those, the better our drones get at recognizing what to target.
The idea is for the drones to scare the bee
For
wolves.
others, you might remember him as the voice of Tom from Toonami back in the day, the anime blog.
Yes.
I believe he's still is.
Oh yeah.
He is.
Gotta protect the hive. Nice.
You're
For the
Peter.
Transformers
Very
nerds out
productive
there,
session.
current voice of
great data.
Starscream.
Okay. Flying on.
Welcome to entomology. If those virtual bee wolves you just
For the
took out were real,
Digimon nerds out
you
there,
saved the lives of
Guilmon.
about 2,500 bees.
Wow. I'd love to help any way.
Wow,
I can.
he has some range.
I could take a look at juicing the neural network speed.
Guilmon, JP
decides to
from
join us, you two
season
can talk
4
some
and all of the Beetle
Dr.
evolutions. The
I've got so
government
much more to
agent
show you.
hint that was
Let's
tracking
go.
down the Digimon in Tamers.
I remember that.
Black War
Now, up ahead is the
Greymon.
medical research area. We're doing cutting-edge proton beam work, using protons instead of X-rays, with better targeting and less radiation.
It's all the stuff. we talked
Flamedramon.
about. All the stuff we
Like,
dreamed
Steve
could make
Bloom's
the world
been
a better
everywhere
place.
in Digimon from the very beginning.
Hey, Dr. Connors.
Harry, a moment, if you please. Any chance it can wait a sec?
It'll be quick.
Thank you. Doc, this is my friend Peter.
On a
Peter,
quick tangent of, you know,
We've actually met.
actors in Transformers who also
I
had
used to
roles
work
in
with Dr.
Digimon.
Octavius. You came to the
Fun
lab once
fact.
to consult on electrotactile stimuli.
The
Oh.
voice of Optimus Prime in
Yes.
the English dub of Car Robots, otherwise known as
shame
Robots
about
in
Dr.
Disguise
Octavius.
2001,
His work had so much
is
promise.
also the voice of Hawkmon.
Any changes since this morning? Dizziness, aches, pains, anxiety. Impulsive thoughts.
which
Nope.
I found amusing.
Never been better. That's what worries me. Nice to see you again.
Steve Bloom also took part in the Robots in Disguise 2001 dub as Darkstream,
Dad believes
the
in
flying
second
squirrel.
chances. Hey, listen, I gotta go make a call, but feel free to explore. Come meet me upstairs when you're ready.
Oh.
So that was crazy.
Oh.
It seems to be
This
working
is
for everyone to have Dr. Connors
disgusting.
here. Guess I'll look around. This is the original prototype from Otto's lab. This would have been crime scene
I
evidence.
am not happy.
Wonder how it ended up here.
I mean, at least it doesn't have like the tendril stuff.
I imagine it's a more restrained version of Otto's
Nice.
prototype.
Seems inspired by some of Otto's work without the hardwiring problems. Wonder if Dr. Connors has used this. Though after that lizard rampage, he may be done testing his work on himself.
I mean, on one hand, I get it, but on the other, it's like this is just like another spit in the just another smack in the face for Otto.
That said, Oscorp was also working in prosthetics even before then. The veteran who was getting his own prosthetic tested in the first game, when Norman walks him out, he mentions getting fitted with something Oscorp made.
The origins of life on Earth remain a mystery.
Right.
How did organic life forms have arisen from non-biological chemical compounds?
So it's a case of
Meteorites containing
you know,
organic
when the arms were
molecules
taken,
and
Oscorp might have
blocks of
studied them.
life may provide a potent clue.
I'm getting a serious sense of foreboding from that rock.
So am I. Whoa, what the hell?
Did you do the XRF analysis?
I should explore as much as I can right now. Imagine coming to work here every day. It's almost too good to be true. Let's start paying off the mortgage. But what if Spidey work gets in the way? Gotta think this through before signing on.
Oh, don't worry,
Fish.
Pete. Give it a little
Not just
while
fish,
and
research subjects.
that won't be an
Wanna
issue.
feed them?
Yeah?
Japanese koi fish have well-studied pigmentation variation, which is ideal for our research into enhanced reflectivity.
Stacks of intracellular anhydrous guanine crystals.
Separated by cytoplasm, we're finding it very useful for eco-friendly roofing materials.
So cool.
Remember,
I love this
Parker's a
place.
nerd.
That cup is floating!
Oh, it's just some Oscorp hover tech. No worries.
Did you see the monthly schedule update?
Hey, what are you doing with these bikes?
We're working on ultra-efficient batteries, charged by bicycles.
These bikes. Can I ride them?
Not right now, but when they're road ready, we'll need people to test them.
Nice. I'll try to come back.
We study asteroids, meteoroids,
Yeah.
Hey, whenever you're
As
ready,
you
come
could
meet me
tell,
up here.
Pete's just
I'm on my
loving
way.
it in
I'll
here.
see you in a sec.
I mean, hell, I would be. And I'm not all that smart.
Complex group decision-making and group locomotion.
I'd just be happy to help.
Swarming is an annual process in which the colony expands and splits. The Emily May Foundation has discovered that specific changes in the honeycomb's vibrational spectra precede a primary swarm. This research will help beekeepers support healthy swarming without invasive observational techniques for optimal health and reproduction in our beleaguered bee population.
Drones?
Yeah, doing a little cross-collaboration between the Energy Lab and the Agricultural Lab. Ultralight drones using the new battery tech for crop monitoring.
Very cool. Do they collect crop data too?
They will, by the time we're done with them.
That's awesome.
Thanks.
Like, this is legitimately some interesting stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So where's the dark, shadowy underbelly?
Medical organ transplants far outnumbers available donors. An innovative solution uses 3D printing technology to create custom replacement organs, decreasing the likelihood of transplant rejection and increasing the chances of a successful outcome. Here at the Emily May Foundation, this cutting-edge work is being put to use, saving lives.
Okay, that's impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what's going on here. Maybe I can help. Oh yeah, that would take a while. I'm not sure there's time to dig in now, but I'd sure like to come back and work on this later. So many cool things here. Looks like Connors is putting the research he did after he lost his arm to good use. Wonder if he regrets testing that serum on himself. Must be unnerving walking around with dormant lizard DNA in your body.
So, fun fact, if a mild spoiler, we're gonna see how Connors lost his arm much later in the game.
Oh, we're actually gonna see it happen.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Suffice to say, it's more recent than you think.
You really have a particle accelerator?
We use it to send proton beams to that treatment room downstairs. It's being repaired right now, but we'll have it back up in no time.
Incredible. Where are we heading now?
Up to the top floor.
Back to the happy. Again, I love the interactions between Harry and Peter so far. These two feel like friends who have been friends for a long time.
To middle school.
Okay.
Now, do you know the...
Hang on.
Plus, anyone who rickrolls police to get you out of a jam
Sorry,
is definitely a good friend.
You were saying?
You know the stuff everyone studies in middle school with Gregor Mendel and the pea plants?
Yeah, I think so. About genetics and plant hybridization?
Fair question.
So, Dr.
Yes.
Foster up ahead, he's won
What
every
was the
top prize in the
schedule?
field for his work with
What was the schedule again?
Wow.
When is Spider-Man being played?
When you were walking
Spider-Man
around, did
is
you have a
Monday,
chance to feed the
Wednesday, and
fish?
Friday.
Yes, that was so great. Interesting research project. And lowers the old cortisol levels, too.
Right? I honestly
Why,
think
is
it's one of my
everything
favorite
okay?
spots in the building.
No, I was just wondering.
The algorithm is similar to long division, if you look at it that way.
Got it.
Dr. Foster.
Thanks, Dr. Foster.
Ah, Peter, I presume. Harry talks about you frequently.
So nice to meet you.
Dr. Foster is working on agricultural efficiency.
With the population growing and the climate changing unpredictably, we need to adapt more quickly than nature normally would. Genetic recombination can customize
I'm also gonna put
crops
this
to
out
best
there.
suit
It's
these new
really
challenges,
sweet
be it
that
extreme weather or an
Harry
increase in
not
pests.
only he is, you know, doing all this in memory of his mother because this is something she had always wanted to do,
is to tweak a plant's
but
genes
it's
to
named after
maximize
both
optimal
her
tolerance.
and Aunt May.
For instance, a plant that can thrive in drought conditions. In our simulation, the goal is to maximize growth. Why don't you practice on this?
Okay.
Match the base pairs to incorporate as many growth genes as you can. That'll be a plant that can feed the world.
Interesting. Okay, I think I get the hang of it.
Great. Now you're ready to try the real thing. This is a plant we're working on to grow well in drought conditions. Corporations patent GMO
Like in and of
seeds
itself, you
for
can
profit
already tell
and
how
are
much of a
rightly
personal
criticized.
stake both these
Ours
guys
are open
have in
source,
this place.
Developed for sustainability instead of financial gain.
So smart. Let's see. One step closer to feeding the world.
Nice work. Listen, I know you're not officially on, but could you look at one more gene for me? Curious to get your take on
I don't know why
It's
I'm
a
laughing
crop
this hard at
specifically
that, but
adapted to urban
okay.
gardens.
Of course.
Guess it was just unexpected or something.
Beautiful work, Peter. Using this technology, we're on track to end world
Congratulations,
hunger
you
by
meet poison ivy.
2035.
I know a rooftop you could use for a real-world test if you're interested.
Oh, very much so.
Congratulations, you made a Whomping Willow. Everybody
real
run.
asset here.
Thank you, Dr. Foster.
So now where?
Last stop. Might be my favorite. It's commanding, but not overbearing. Playful, but not tasteless. Impressive, but not show-off.
Your office.
Or is it our office?
Harry.
Now remember, the things you've seen today are just a small taste of what we're working on. But don't decide just yet, not till you've seen this last thing.
Okay.
Come on, where's your badge? You'll need it to get in.
Where did I put it?
Don't tell me you lost it.
Nope, false alarm. Right here.
Go ahead. Swipe.
Wow.
Harry's been here a lot, judging from those pizza boxes.
Man.
Harry, did you steal that photo from Peter's
Harry.
apartment?
This is all so amazing. It's perfect, really. It's just... Things are really hectic right now.
When I was in treatment, all I could think about was, what would I do if I survived? And I kept hearing my mom's voice, telling me that our planet is in trouble. And it's my responsibility to save it. If you join me, there's so much more that we can do. I mean, we both know you're the smarter one. make my mom and May proud, huh?
I just realized these two are like William Afton and Henry Emily.
It's amazing.
Minus the homicide.
There's one thing. Can I move my desk over there?
When we get to the late game, are you sure about that?
When I work.
So, Harry has more of a mind for business, right? So did William.
Peter's got all the inventive creativity.
And, yeah, and Peter is the creator, the inventor. That was Henry Emily's
time
job.
to transition out of my tutoring job.
Together, the two of them were able to create a very successful business. Freddy Fazbear.
It's all about balance, right?
But call me out later.
Together, they could
You bet.
create a very successful company with the Emily May Foundation.
Oh, hey, I forgot to tell you. Some of our researchers have field experiments set up around the city. If you have time, check them out. I've sent you the locations, and your badge will grant you access.
All right, I'll swing by.
Hey, we got the Superior.
Wait a second, isn't that Ghost Spider?
No, this is Doc Ock.
And I'm still miffed that we got this. I'm still miffed that we got this over Sensational Spidey.
I know, man.
But at the very least, the white, black, and green looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly,
Hey,
my own
sorry I didn't
personal
get back
suit
to
would
you
probably
before,
be in
but
those colors, so...
I just got a new job.
For real? Well, that's awesome. Where's it at?
This new foundation run by my best friend. It's incredible. But I can fill you in later. What's up?
The guys who took Lee and Scorpion? Genki and I tracked the exhaust trails from their aircraft to the Williamsburg Bridge. I'll meet you there.
Hold on, don't you have an essay to finish?
Yeah, but duty calls.
Trust me, your duty is to your future right now. I'll keep you updated on anything I find.
All right. Good luck out there.
Miles is probably cursing Peter under his breath right now.
It's like, damn it, I didn't want to have to work on that. The plaque's gone. That sucks.
Excuse me?
Some asshole must have stolen it. It is New York. I wouldn't put it past anybody.
Hope Dr. Foster doesn't...
Peter, excited to have you on board. We've partnered with your friends at Feast to feed the community, starting by improving our gardens. To help, please collect some samples of nearby plants and put our gene splicer to use.
Easy enough. Collect some samples, splice some genes, feed the people. I think I can improve on
Hopefully
this.
not make a
Let's
human
look
plant
for the
hybrid.
best samples.
I hear Gotham's already got 2 of those.
Yeah, what?
Should be something around here. These are clearly more efficient with water. I can use that.
Yama?
Freaking Jamato.
This one's really productive. Lots of fruit. That's perfect.
Oh, God.
one's technically a weed, but the hardiness could be helpful. Okay, got some great samples. Time to bring them together. Can't believe that EMF is making these GMOs open source. Profit shouldn't be part of the equation when it comes to basic
I
human
love that.
necessities.
This is technically a weed, but the hardiness could be helpful.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, speaking of John Mato, actually, well, speaking of plants, really, before you joined the voice chat, I was telling Mekumon about the monsters from Kamen Rider Gaim and Kamen Rider 5.
And we've basically concluded that it's a good thing Mekumon, Felix, is getting eased in with the Kamen Rider stuff, because this all goes back to a discussion of if Felix got stuck in the Garo world, he'd basically suffer a mental breakdown within the first couple of hours.
Yeah.
Good thing no D&Ds like that is gonna happen.
If this works, these plants will be growing faster and bearing more fruit than ever. Just imagine what Feast could do with all of that.
I think you should move the water thing to where that sunlight one is. Or not. Okay, never mind.
Okay, made some great new hybrid seeds for them. Just gotta get this place ready to plant the seeds. Let's optimize their water.
I'm sorry.
Serves me right for trying to solve the puzzle in my head while Bear's doing it.
Did Peter leave his clothes there for almost a year now?
He's probably
Webs should do the trick.
Hope so.
No, trust me, when you have to leave stores of clothes like that, you rotate the clothes out so you can wash
If I don't
them.
find them all, the system won't work. Just a few more to patch up.
Speaking from experience in another superhero realm.
Would be counterproductive if I drowned all the plants.
Oh god.
We used to have a green thumb with her tomato plants.
There's so many
green
worlds
webs.
in the D&D that I can't wait for. Let's see, there's the Kiva world, the Fies world,
How do you think I feel about the MLP D&D? I get to share one of my own personal interests with his Bear, one of my best friends, and with Sammy, who, my significant other.
Dr. Foster?
True.
He doesn't need to know Spider-Man helped out. I wonder what other field projects the EMF is working on.
Otherwise known as my special someone, or whatever term you wish to use.
Fair enough. Also telling Mekumon
What's up,
the
Danicasters? I've seen the questions about that new Emily May Foundation?
if and when we get to the Fies world, the appearance of a dog orphanage.
Which we don't love, I know, but
A dog and a bear orphanage.
Harry Osborn has got a decent rep. At the very least, he hired my favorite bee scientist, aka apiologist, Dr. M. Young. They're the foremost expert on colony collapse.
Don't see any bad guys. Maybe Miles and Genki had it wrong? Hey, I'm at the bridge. But there's no sign of our mysterious safari pirates.
Oh, man. We were sure it was there. Sorry about the wild goose chase.
Don't sweat it. We'll find him.
See, now I'm wondering.
Come on, man.
Who is the Fies?
Come on, man.
Who is the Fies of that world gonna be, may I ask?
Probably another version, a different version. Why?
What in the...
No, like... No, I was just wondering, because... If it wasn't gonna be Callan, and no, sure as hell it won't be
Now how'd your boss with the main get this kind of tech? Knows how to camouflage. You could have just said I don't know.
I was wondering who it would be.
Path of Least Resistance, probably an alternate version of the actual canonical writer.
Seriously though, where'd your boss take Lee and Gargan?
Like, unless I say otherwise, the main writers of each of a writer will be the one from the show will be alternative versions of.
Alright, fair enough. Orphanage Hospital gets his hands on the kite. Let second go.
Suddenly a man with a creepy smile shows up behind him, puts his hand on his shoulder, breaks his shoulder, and just says, I think you found something that belongs to me.
Well, everyone else got to.
Okay,
Hell, even that purple guy.
Take me to your nest. Gonna miss these
DGB
chases when I'm
causes
at
him.
Emily May.
Hey, it's not my fault you can't get good.
Through the city like it's an obstacle course.
Also,
Never gets old.
when we get to Fies,
Getting to do real
Heiza will
science,
be
though.
a scary motherfucker.
Actual money. Oh my god, I finally did it. I have a stable career. Okay, cool it, Parker.
Let's see,
Daydream
what
about those
film
fat science stacks later.
hasn't been
Time to chase.
been a good while. Not Orga, because God no.
Is that a rail gun?
That's a movie writer.
Actually
River will stay a movie writer.
Nope.
Hmm?
Orga is the...
Okay, can I just bring everyone's attention to what Peter's doing right now? The conversation he's having with himself. He's considering hanging up the webs for good because he found effectively his purpose. A job doing actual science, helping people for actual money.
No.
He admits he's gonna miss a little of this running through the city like it's an obstacle course, the adrenaline. But he's found something he really wants to do.
I'll take that as a no. That's too close now. I wonder if I can get my suit to identify their visual
So
frequencies.
he's contemplating getting on
I don't see your boss around. Where's
Yes.
he hiding? I want to talk to him about his lifestyle choices.
You are not worthy of his
Oh, I like that. They
But
changed
Scorpion
color.
is? Okay.
But, to answer your question, Taro,
Where's your
Orga
boss?
is the belt given to the company's CEO, Smart Brain.
Oh wait, really?
In my version of Flies' world, yes.
Oh,
Another robot.
fair
We can
enough.
test something out.
Let's see. Like, I was gonna say Orga anyway.
Sorry, Birdie.
God, no.
It's just as awkward for me as it is for you.
I don't think the way that it looks like that could ever be a good guy.
We are at 2.5 hours, by the way.
Is that your home?
Hey, time flies when we're having fun.
Also, my
Wee!
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo!
Gonna send this location to MJ. Maybe she can dig up some building records. Where are we going now?
You know what? Heck, I like Tom.
Hey, MJ.
So.
Did you get that location data I sent you?
Yeah, it's an old food market. Owner died last year. Building sold a few weeks ago. Wait,
What's his name?
this buyer.
Saiga?
There's some shell company that's been acquiring property all over the city. Like, whole city
Are you
blocks.
talking about
I tried to
Saiga?
do a story on him last month, but the trail dried up.
Is that
The person I was talking to just
Saiga.
vanished.
Yeah, I'm saying, is that his name?
Oh, that's his writer name.
Who are these people?
Mr. Good to see you guys.
I'm gonna find it.
Hold on, what?
Mr. Good to see you guys.
Yes. Hold on a second. Yeah. I'm a little busy streaming, Bradley. Why can't you do it?
I assume that's a little bit.
Presumably.
I love my brother. I love my brother. I love my brother. I love my brother.
What's going on?
What do you ask for?
He wanted me to go take the trash out as I'm
Look.
streaming, and he said, "Well, can you do it? Can you do it after?"
The rest of the hunters?
I asked him, "Why
Their
can't you
lines
do
are all
it?"
set up and communications have been linked. We're ready.
What a
His response was nothing. It was silence.
Gotta drop one of them.
You gotta love siblings. You gotta love siblings.
That's one.
I lucked out. I got 2 older sisters, so
That was fast. You find something?
2 things. This armed group
think
called
that's
so usually if I have to do something, it's never a case of I can talk my way out of it. It's just I do it and I like it.
material for your article.
So
I'm writing it up now.
yeah.
Thanks.
Hold on.
And speaking of
I need to send this now.
I accepted Harry's offer.
That's fantastic. We should celebrate later after you're done with your current work.
Totally. Talk soon.
Where is it?
Connection's good. Generators are green. This base is set.
Nap time.
Oh, this is probably just gonna make me go, why? Ah, okay, that's not nearly as bad as I was dreading.
I'll wait till after stream to explain why I post that, Kenneth.
The Ranger team are supposed to all be siblings in the Sentai, right?
Like I said, I'll wait till after.
A simple yes would have sufficed.
That's their leader. Easy now.
Where did that come from?
Where did he recruit you?
Alaska. I track poachers
Back
for
down to-
parts, but couldn't find them. Harsher than my bosses would have preferred.
That's everyone. Now, what are they up to? Hello? Surveillance video from the blind I was just at. Looks like they've got others. All around the city. I'll send this to Genki. Bet he could help pinpoint these. What's Kraven hunting? And why?
You good, Barry?
Yeah, I'm just frustrated with my brother.
Deep breath. Go to your happy place.
I'm
You
in my
hungry
happy
too?
place, and he decided to do this shit.
There we go.
See, it's the problem with having a happy place.
Aw, for
because
me?
because
You shouldn't have.
at any moment
When it gets
someone could
invaded, you have nowhere to go.
yeah.
Oh, sturdy and flexible. I wonder. Nice.
Gee, doesn't that look familiar?
Time to take my shiny new toy for a test drive.
Surrounding bases are online. Remaining blind secured. Cloaking fields operational. Good. VTOLs, Talon drones, ammunition, rations.
I feel like we've been here before.
These guys are better equipped than most armies. This Kraven guy must be rich. Or well connected.
In this area?
Or both.
Yeah, but I can't place where. I can't place where I've seen it.
I don't think this was in any of the previous games.
Perhaps a case of deja vu?
Maybe.
Deja vu. I just been in this place before.
That's what Focus gives you. He knows nothing but the hunt.
So, what if I ask you an off-topic question, Bear?
Sure.
About the MLP D&D, what kind of character you build when...
I'm not really sure yet. Might go for something a little basic.
Hey, if it's your first experience with this universe, so basic is good.
Take 5.
Oh, I just remembered this from earlier. Okay, so when you were talking about Miguel, and you brought up his claws and mentioned so he can get a grip. I was trying to resist the instinct to go get a grip.
All right.
You mean he does have senses he can come to?
I haven't seen that Spider-Verse movie yet.
A research lab?
Neat little detail, but you can see like 4 spots on that back spider where the arms would be poking out of.
Mm-hmm.
That's the Tiara Apetae. One of the rarest flowers in the world. Its extract has some pretty powerful medicinal properties. I tried to get some years ago to counteract Scorpion's poison, but couldn't afford the flights to Raiatea? Guess Kraven could. Hallucinogens. Probably the worst part of Scorpion's poison. If Kraven's adding this to his arsenal... Ugh. Dr. Farley Stillwell?
Well,
His
Scorpion's
genetic
dead.
experiments gave Scorpion his abilities.
Wait, fair. Oh,
Kraven sure
this
does
is
his
the guy that helped
research.
build Scorpion's suit. Farley Stitwell. They're Stillwell.
Stillwell.
Oh shit.
Craven's studying Lee's blood. Maybe he's trying to figure out where his powers came from. Or how to get them for himself. Aunt May was so proud of her work at Feast. Lee broke bad in a big way. I just hope that doesn't mean everything he ever touched was corrupted.
I don't know why, but if I were in Peter's place, I'd have taken that
Demon
photo.
Mask. Lee's old superpowered gang. Craven better not be trying for the same with his hunters. Were they testing their weapons on that armor? Whoa!
Shit.
Not a single scratch? Almost an exact replica. Must have been probing it for weaknesses. Can never be too careful with Scorpion. Wait a sec. Would you look at that?
All in all, just a hole in the wall.
Yep.
Hey, MJ. I have another name for you. Craven. Seems like he's the boss of these guys. And he's here on some kind of hunt.
Craven the Hunter. What's he hunting?
Whatever it is, it definitely involves Scorpion and Lee. Mind looking into this Craven guy in the meantime and letting Miles know what's up?
Already on it. Stay safe.
How about this? The main Craven wears. You know the story behind it?
Didn't know there was one.
It was some mine outside South. There was a man-eater who'd killed close to 100 workers. Craven was young, in his prime, and he tried. I see you!
Get back here! Get those wide up!
So much for stealth.
You don't try to stealth eliminate robots. It never works.
Just watch I manage to stealth these robots when I get this game.
Honestly, attempting to stealth it and making so much noise that you got noticed is definitely textbook Parker luck.
Also, textbook bear. Not even luck. Textbook bear.
Alright. I got stuff to take care of later today, so I'm gonna take off now.
Alright.
See ya.
See you guys.
See ya.
Bye.
Locked on!
Don't die! Don't die!
And that's a broken spine.
I could really use some answers instead of questions right now. That looks All right, Craven. What are you looking for?
I don't know why, but I have one of Arc 5's openings stuck in my head.
I get bringing Scorpion and Lee on a hunt, but Black Cat's a thief. I don't...
Peter,
Never gonna
Peter,
win
behind
best in
you.
show with
Peter.
that attitude. Nice doggy, kitty, robot.
Get off me, there's a canine.
He just went rut-row.
Those teeth are no
Ain't
joke.
no Scooby snacks for you this time, my gamer.
Zoink Scoob, maybe we should invade Nanking?
What?
Heal! Roll over! Play dead!
I don't think I've seen that video. Which one is it? Oh. I'll look for it later.
Finally! I was wondering when Animal Control would show up.
Oh god. Remember Toad the Actor's Battles Simulator?
Yes.
Wait, what is that?
Actually, now that you're here, question. What's Craven hunting? Maybe I can help.
Yeah, I think it was. I think it's Scooby-Doo hack.
Oh god.
Like Scoob, I think someone let off a nuke.
Listen, this would go a lot easier for everyone.
I
if
hate
someone
that I
just
can do
filled me in.
Scooby better than Shaggy.
fears most. That's all you need to know.
Oh,
I can-
so he's hunting failure?
You know-
Intimacy?
No, actually, now that I think about it, I think I was always meant to get Dog Kamen Rider. Since I can do Scooby better than Shaggy. I think this is a self-made destiny at this point.
Scorpion, Martin Lee, Black Cat.
Vulture's on that list.
This Craven guy's putting together quite the team.
And someone else that honestly I don't mind getting taken.
Black Cat.
Mm-hmm.
Have a nice trip. Is this the best you can do? They said you were a killer. Imagine my disappointment.
Well, Scorpion's dead.
I just realized I was muted that whole time.
with supervillains for some hunt. There is prey. Felicia.
Every time I see that name, I resist the urge to go, bye, Felicia.
Where are you?
¿Estás listo?
For what?
En serio? My date's almost here and you're surfing the web?
Miles, why are you hiding your laptop?
No one says.
Because
surfing
Rio
the
doesn't
web
know that
anymore.
Could you just please get dressed?
Okay.
Lee is.
See,
Well,
you
I'm,
got your good lipstick
I'm
on.
guessing she doesn't know
Must really
that
like
Lee
this
is
guy, huh?
like free and missing.
Miles?
I'm sorry.
You know what? Fair enough.
Next time, I promise.
Miles.
I love you.
My gamer, where are you going without either of your suits? Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh.
Yo, it glows in the dark?
Yes. I love this suit.
So I found a base belonging to those safari pirates, or hunters as they call themselves, and learned their boss's name, Craven. And he killed Scorpion. And he's got a whole hit list of
I
super-
love this suit so
Wait, what?
much.
Does this mean Lee?
Don't know. But this list is extensive. These must be the people Marco
There is
Mortis
no
found.
way they
were
didn't make
hunting
the
Sandy.
suit for
No
the
way.
upcoming
Felicia's on their list too.
thigh
that?
stuff.
Your ex?
Exactly.
I
She
don't
won't
know,
listen
man,
to me if I
'cause,
say
like-
she's in danger. But maybe she'd listen to someone she doesn't know.
I don't know
If
how
MJ
long
reached
it
out
takes
to you
for
with
them
some
to like
addresses,
make the
would you be
suit
up for
and
taking
decide,
point on
like,
this?
yeah, this will be
I
in the
got you.
game versus no, it won't
Thanks,
be.
really. I gotta clear my head for a bit, but call me if anything comes up, and
Was a joke.
we're going to find Lee, Miles. I promise.
Similar to my joke earlier about
Guess I got
Yuri
some time
and
until
Miles,
MJ calls.
which I never
What's
got
going on
finish.
in the neighborhood?
Sorry.
It's fine.
Alright, well, I'm gonna end it here. Oh, suits.
Right, I'm gonna end it here. Oh, suits. That one on the far right was just ew, actually.
The full red.
Yeah, like, keep in mind, I love red, but no. Absolutely fizzy not.
Alright, well, I'm gonna end it here for today.
Yeah, they have to go take care of something.
And
And
I
the
gotta go see if my brother took out the trash.
Oh, you didn't hear what I said.
Huh?
You have to go take care of something.
Oh, you're
Oh
right.
yeah, and the trash too.
Oh, yeah! Alright.